Hi guys, I'm back with a new video and let's talk about Thunderbolts. So I guess this might be like the one of the most anticipated films from Marvel for everyone. It's either this one or and Fantastic Four. And I must say I'm more excited about Fantastic Four. Not only because it's a new story, but also because of the cast, obviously. But this one I can say I was super excited. But this one, I can say I had like super high expectations, but I've heard good things and I really wanted this film to be good and I was looking forward to it. Something in me told me, and a few of the first reviews, this could be a good one, but again, you never know with Marvel. So yeah, I'm here to let you know if the first impressions, first reviews are true, or at least in my opinion. And yeah, let's get to it. So if you don't know what Thunderbolts is about, this is a ride because, and I'll get more into it, but this is like the culmination of a lot of the previous films and the previous shows from Marvel. And so this is like a group of misfits, almost like not really heroes, they're almost villains that come together to fight something worse, like a really bad guy. It is your typical Marvel plot, but with a different set of characters. I don't think I really need to let you know who stars in the film. I think we all know, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So this film stars Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, David Harbour, Louis Pullman. Yeah, a lot of like big names and definitely characters that you recognize. And post that, let's get to the good stuff and talk about my thoughts. So, as I said, I didn't have like super high expectations, but I had a feeling this could be a good one, and I think it is. So the first reviews were saying like this was the like Marvel coming back to their old stuff, and I would agree with it. Like this film felt very much like the original Avengers, which personally I'm not a huge fan. I think I prefer the second and obviously like Infinity War and Endgame. But this really felt like the original Marvel films. Very, very simple, kind of grounded. And I really enjoyed that, and I really liked the chemistry between the characters. I think that's what really sells this film. That, and for me, the deep nature of the story. So I think that might be what puts some people off. I think this is as serious as Marvel ever gotten. This film is dark and it has like a really deep, serious storyline, which is refreshing for a Marvel film. And personally, I liked that aspect, even though that's not really what you want out of a superhero film. But I don't know, it just made it more like real, and you could empathize with the characters more. And as I was saying, the chemistry between the characters, basically all of these characters are really likable, and even the ones that weren't likable before, like John Walker, who I really didn't like in the Falcon and Winter Soldier series, I found myself liking him in this film. Like, he was everyone was really funny, but obviously like the standout is Florence Pugh. Like this is her film, Yelena, so she carries it. But as I said, I really liked all the characters. David Harbour's character gave us like the comedic relief, but I already liked him, but I started liking him even more after this film. Yeah, Lewis Pullman was really good in the film as well. And I saw some reviews saying this, and I totally agree. Like, Florence Pugh and Lewis Pullman really are the standouts in the film. Everyone is pretty good, and I liked their dynamics, but they were definitely my favorites, and in my opinion, the ones that had more impact in the film. On more of a technical aspect, I really liked the visuals. There are definitely some really impressive like shots, also really good stunts. I do pay attention to that, but most of the time all of the stunts are pretty impressive to me. But some of my friends said that these ones are like pretty good because the way they are shot. In some previous films they had a lot of cuts. In this one there's like more of a camera dynamics, so there's more flow to it, not as many cuts. So I guess that's a good thing. And yeah, I liked it. My only criticism for the film, like the biggest one, is that you have to watch a lot of things to like really get the whole film. And even that I've seen, the only thing that I didn't see that kind of matters for the film is the series Hawkeye. But I understood most of it. But even though I watched basically everything, some things I couldn't remember a lot of the plot lines and a lot of the characters, and you really have to like watch a lot of these shows. So you have to watch the Falcon and Winter Soldier, you have to watch basically all of the Captain America films, even the latest one, Brave New World. You have to have seen like Black Widow, Hawkeye, which I haven't. You have to see the Ant-Man films, mainly the second one. There's a lot you have to watch in order to really understand all of these characters. So that's my only like criticism, but I guess that is the Marvel thing. That's why I am more excited about Fantastic Four, because even though they're going to be in future Marvel films, this is basically their first one, and I'm hoping it's basically like a origin story. I know it technically isn't, because it is set a few years after they become heroes, but still, it's the first one in this new era of the Fantastic Four. So I'm hoping you don't have to have a lot of background, backstory to other characters. So I hope it's just a fresh start, and I'm excited about that. That's why I also really liked the Moon Knight TV show, because you didn't really have to know anything else. You could just watch that show, and I'm hoping we get more of Moon Knight in like the upcoming movies. And yeah, that's my only thing with this film, is that you have to watch a lot of the previous stuff in order to comprehend everything in this film. Also, I should mention that I think you all know this already, but in case you don't, there's 2 post-credit scenes, and the last one, like at the very end of the film, after all the credits roll, it's really important, and I've read it's one of the biggest post-credit scenes that Marvel has ever had, and it is really important for what's to come in Avengers Doomsday. So yeah, definitely stick around for that because it is major. Also, I don't know if it was just my screening, if it's just here in Portugal, but I would assume it's not. But I watched the film on IMAX and it is on 3D. That's not the thing, but I think it is important because at the beginning of the film, they always have the countdown from 10 to 1. It's an IMAX thing, and they have a new one for this film with Marvel stuff involved. So I thought that was interesting and I really enjoyed that part as well. And I guess let's just get to my scores. So it was really difficult to come up with a score for the film because I liked it, but I don't know if it is as strong as some other Marvel films. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna give Thunderbolts a 3.5 out of 5. It is almost a 4, but as of now, I just can't get there. Something's just holding me back, but it is definitely one of the best Marvel films in a long time. As far as cinematography goes, I think I'm also gonna give it a 3.5. Not only because some of the shots were really visually appealing, but also because of the stunts. And originality, I guess I'll go with the 3.5 as well, because even though it's not the most original, because it's just your team of misfits teaming up to fight someone evil, the deep nature of the story, they kept it serious, so they don't joke around with what's going on. It's a really deep and beautiful metaphor, so they do something different with the material and with the serious nature of everything. So I like that, and I think it deserves a 3.5. So guys, these are my thoughts on Thunderbolts. I don't know who has seen it, but please, if you have seen the film already, let me know in the comments what you thought. I think the overall consensus is that this is one of the best Marvel films in a long time. At least since Endgame, this is one of the best. So if you agree, let me know in the comments. If you disagree, also let me know and tell me why you disagree. Let me know if this was your most anticipated Marvel film this year. If not, let me know if you are excited about Fantastic Four. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!